Calxiyn here. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys should become patrons over on Patreon to support the channel. But you guys should subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and you guys should follow me on Twitch because I am streaming Persona on Twitch right now. I'm very excited because we basically got like 2 announcements back to back. So yesterday it was obviously the stuff for the Royal and all of that stuff. And so I did a reaction to that. But with this, it's like, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea what's going on. And I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it on Twitter. Like yesterday, my Twitter feed was like full of Persona and now it's not. So I'm a little worried because basically everybody thought that this was gonna be like, the S was for Switch, like Persona Switch, like the Nintendo Switch, right? But I'm like, if that's what got announced, wouldn't more people be talking about it online? You know what I mean? And so I'm kind of curious because I'm like, I have no idea what's going on now because, again, in my mind, if there was some sort of like big announcement like that, it would be all over social media, but it's been 3 hours and I haven't seen anything, so I'm like, I'm a little worried. But I'm still excited for whatever it's gonna be, you know? I like to be surprised, because it's not fun if everybody can figure it out, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be fun if people were like, oh, well, it's just a Switch port, and then it was, you know what I mean? Because that, like, obviously, it wouldn't be that hard of a guess because of the first initial or whatever, but it's sort of like, there's no mystery in that, right? And so I'm interested to see what it is, and then I guess depending on like how long it is and like how much stuff is in it, we can do a little talk after. So yeah, that is the plan for today. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, this is also all in Japanese, like the title, so I'm like, that doesn't give us a hint either, which is, I mean, it's good. We're preserving the mystery. But it is all in Japanese, so I'm not going to be able to understand what's happening here, just saying. Other than the visuals, I mean, like, what, like, whoever's talking and all that. Okay. Okay. This looks like, this reminds me of, this is gonna be a weird comparison for some of you. This reminds me of Ruby Grimm Eclipse. Like all of the Grimm, like hack and slash, I guess they call it, I don't know. I don't know the technical term. Okay, I don't know who that other, I'm guessing that's some other company. I'm so confused, hold on. This is good, this is cool looking though. I really, oh, okay. Scramble, the Phantom Strikers, okay. So the S was for Scramble, all right, and that's for, oh, for PlayStation, all right, there we go. There's a Persona game on the Switch, so I guess it's not exactly what people were, oh, hello. Wow, you guys can't just drop that in there. Hold on. Is that, who, what? So, y'all lost me. I don't know, cause like, this character obviously has red hair, but like, they look so different, from the new girl whose name has suddenly eluded me, so I'm just like, who are you, who is that? Unless this is like, I don't know how they would explain this in terms of the in-game universe, but maybe she's done the thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's go back because I have no idea what's going on here, but let's just go back for a second. So I guess it is a hack and slash type game. I think that's what they're called. So basically the only experience I have with games like that is Ruby Grimm Eclipse, and Ruby Grimm Eclipse, even though I love Ruby, is bad. If you guys are subscribed to me and you're also Ruby fans, I don't know how many are watching this. And so like, it's basically like, especially on nightmare mode, there are just like hordes and hordes of Grimm and like you kill them. And so that's why like, I'm looking at this and I'm looking at like all of this, right? Like all of the, what am I trying to say? All of the, yeah, all of the shadows, right? All of the shadows there. Like it looks sort of like a hack and slash type game, if that makes sense. And okay, so hold on. It seems like that they're keeping like the weakness system or whatever, like that's in like regular Persona, so that's sort of interesting too. And obviously like we've seen these before, like the shadows before. It doesn't look like there are any new ones in there. I'm assuming this is another studio or something, but I don't know. So sorry about that. I apologize for my ignorance, but at the same time it's like half of this is in Japanese and then the other half of this is just like me guessing. So So it's, okay, so that's interesting too, because it's sort of like, are we gonna be able to play as other characters like Ryuji and Makoto? Is it just gonna be us? Like, how does this fit into the in-game universe? Like, I think that that's always interesting, especially with, like, I don't want to say spin-off games, but yes, like spin-off games, especially like, again, to make a Ruby comparison, and I'm sure you guys who have no idea what I'm talking about are like rolling your eyes, but with Ruby, it's like they had to find a way to integrate the plot of that and all that stuff like into the main show. And so it's sort of interesting, like, how is this sort of gonna be explained, if that makes sense? Because, like, obviously we're not in Mementos, it doesn't look like, and like there's no palace around, and so it's just like in the streets of Japan, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm sort of curious. But then there's this girl, and so I'm sort of like, I need help. like I need more info, or I need some added context, because I'm like, who is this girl supposed to be? Unless like maybe she's part of the reason, because yeah, that is not the new girl, even though they both have red hair. This is somebody different. So hold on. Okay, let's exit. Let's do what we did yesterday, which is you guys are gonna see all the things that are in my stuff, in my suggested feed. Okay, so hold on. Let's look at some comments. So okay, so everybody's it seems like a lot of people are complaining that it's not that Persona 5, like, you know, the main game isn't coming on the Switch, and I'm just like, okay, but can't y'all tell me who that girl is at the end? Like, what is going on? But yeah, it doesn't rip everyone who thought this was a Switch version of the main P5 game. Yeah, usually, like, I don't usually look at the comments when I do reaction videos, but because this is in Japanese, I'm hoping that somebody would be, like, helpful, but unfortunately, it seems like everybody's just complaining, which, I mean, they have a right to do that if they want to make their opinion heard, you know, to have the game on the Switch, but I'm just like, y'all could help a girl out, because I don't know what this is, like, I don't know who that is, I want to know! But yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that may be a new character who has caused whatever, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That has caused whatever is going on here. Like, she may be... I don't know how to explain it. Like, she may be responsible, I guess, if that makes sense. It kind of reminds me of, like, Justine and like Caroline maybe, and so I wonder if like she's sort of like one of those, if that makes sense. Like, obviously it's gonna be different because they're not in Mementos and they're not in a palace, so I'm like, she could be sort of the reason, like, responsible, and so I don't know. I like her though. I'm surprised that nobody's drawn her or anything, or maybe she's from another Persona game and you guys are just like Cal, you dumb bitch. Like, I only have my 2 brain cells, and one of them is, like, confused, so I don't know what to tell you. But I like her design, whether she's new or she's not new, especially, like, the little hearts, there. And obviously, like, the Phantom Thieves of Heart and all that stuff, and so, I do wonder. Is that a website for this? Or can we, like, go investigate, like, screenshots and things? Oh boy, okay. So let's go over here. Nice! Okay, yeah, because yesterday we did this too. If you guys watched my video yesterday, is that we looked around on the website to see things. Okay, there's just nothing here, it doesn't look like. Which is unfortunate, because like the other one had like all the screenshots and like all these like in-game images, but this just seems to have the trailer. So maybe it's not as far along as Royal, or maybe they're planning to show more of it off later, but I'm just like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'm interested in getting the game, especially just because like sometimes, this is gonna sound bad, sometimes I just want to go into a video game and kill something, you know what I mean? Like, without like necessarily a challenge, right? Like, I feel like with Kingdom Hearts I do that a lot. Like, if you guys are fans of Kingdom Hearts, I've beaten the game on critical and all that for like the other ones before, but if I just want to like go in and just like murder things and feel like powerful, yeah, I'll play on like the standard mode, especially with KH3. Like KH3, it's like the standard mode is kind of easy, so I'll just go into standard and like murder everything, and that just makes me feel better, right? And so that's sort of the feeling I had with Grim Eclipse too. Like, sometimes you just wanna, you know, you wanna take a break and you wanna kill some grit, and so I guess like I don't want to say stress relief, but at the same time, I'm sort of like, yeah, it is kind of like that. And so I think that I would really enjoy it if it is, again, hack and slashy-ish. I don't know if that's what you would call this necessarily, because apparently I just don't know anything today, so sorry about that. But I like how they sort of debated us, though. Just because, like the leakers or whatever, like, they thought that they were so smart, you know what I mean? Like, I find some sort of vindication in that, you know what I mean? Because obviously, like, there's, I don't know, like, ethical, maybe, debates or moral debates about, like, leaking things and all that stuff, but it's sort of like, y'all thought, and y'all thought wrong, which is why you should pay attention to the leaks, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are probably disappointed because they sort of got their hype up, if that makes sense, for something that didn't turn out to be true because they listened to the leakers that didn't necessarily get the full story. And so I feel like there's a lesson to sort of be learned, because I thought it was going to be P5S2. I was just like, well, S is for Switch. Everyone's saying that. That's what it's going to be. And, like, it is for Switch. It's just not exactly what people thought. So I'm definitely gonna buy it, but I do want to see more info about both of them, like Royal and obviously this one. And so yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what else to say though, especially because, like, there's still a lot of stuff coming out of the trailer from yesterday just because people are trying to translate it for, like, the rest of us that are confused. And so that's sort of what I'm interested to, is somebody translating. And that's why I was looking in the comments, because I'm like, did somebody, like, tell us what they're saying, like, at the beginning, like, what they're saying to Joker, but, like, no one did that. So that's where you guys come in, because, like, my favorite part of the videos from the past few days have sort of been discussing and people being like, well, Cal, I looked on Twitter and, like, this means that. Or, like, Human Morgana's title card or whatever says, like, handsome boy, so maybe Joker doesn't know who he is, and that's what, and, like, just all this stuff. Like, people are trying to translate, like, stuff in the trailer to sort of explain things and whatnot, and so I think that that's cool. The trailer and the screenshots, obviously, because Human Morgana was from the screenshot thing. So, yeah, that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Tell me what you guys think of all this. And, yeah, bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you to all of our wonderful patrons and our YouTube membership members who have joined using the join button that is under this video or on my channel page. You guys may be wondering, what do patrons and YouTube membership members get? YouTube membership members for $5 get access to my Discord server, they get a bunch of cool emotes, and they get early access to all of my videos. $10 patrons on Patreon get early access that is more than a week in advance, so sometimes we do videos like weeks in advance or even a month in advance, and so they'll get those videos way earlier, right? And they also are able to make requests, and so if they want us to do a shipping video or a reaction to an anime or to cover some sort of theory or to discuss something, they can ask for it and we will do it. On Patreon, $5 is early access a week in advance and $1 is for the Discord server. I hope that that helps. Again, thank you to our wonderful patrons over on Patreon, and I hope that you guys will join up soon. I will see you guys later. Bye.